Sleep is a vital, often neglected component of every person's overall health and well-being. At the same time, sleep is important because it enables the body to repair and be fit and ready for another day. It is indicated that getting adequate rest plays a role in preventing excessive weight gain, heart disease, and increased illness duration. Furthermore, quality sleep is believed to assist in helping reduce stress, improve your memory, lowering your blood pressure, and putting you in a better mood. Now, beyond this, sleep is also important to a number of brain functions, including how nerve cells communicate with one another. In fact, your brain and body stays remarkably active while you sleep. Recent findings suggest that sleep plays a housekeeping role that removes toxins in your brain that build up while you're awake. On the flip side, sleep deprivation is believed to negatively affect cognition, concentration, productivity, and performance. With the importance of sleep well established, let's take a look at how much sleep is enough sleep for us in different stages of life. The National Sleep Foundation have released results of a study that took more than 2 years of research to complete. What it shows is that sleep needs vary across ages and are especially impacted by lifestyle and health. To determine how much sleep you need, it's important not only to see which age category you're in, but more use this as a starting point, and to get a real clear picture you also need to look into factors such as work, diet and stress, which are all affecting your sleep. The following is your rule of thumb from which you can make your general assessment. For newborns, 14 to 17 hours of sleep is recommended. For infants, 12 to 15 hours. For toddlers, 11 to 14 hours. And when you become preschooler, it is recommended to have a sleep range of 10 to 13 hours. For school-aged children, 9 to 11 hours is preferred, and for teenagers, 8 to 10 hours. When it comes to younger adults up to the age of 25, the recommended sleep range each night is 7 to 9 hours. For adults from this point on and up to 65, our sleep range is recommended to be 7 to 9 hours. And for older adults above 65, the sleep range is found to be most preferable at 7 to 8 hours of sleep. So now that you know how much sleep you should aim at, let's look at a few tips on how to improve the quality of your sleep. But before we do, please hit the like button and subscribe if you like this content. Back to the tips. A few simple tips could be: stick to a sleep schedule, even on weekends, so you have a consistent sleep pattern. Practice a relaxing bedtime ritual, could be meditation. Exercise daily. Evaluate your bedroom to ensure that you have the perfect temperature, sound and light settings for you. Sleep on a comfortable mattress. And also be aware of caffeine and alcohol, as they can really have an effect on your sleep quality. And finally, a great tip is to turn off electronics before going to bed. Now that we've looked at sleep benefits and how much sleep you should get in different stages of your life, we're in this sleep tutorial just gonna wrap up with looking into why we actually do sleep. Now, it can seem like a little bit of waste of life that we're using 1/3 of our time here on Earth sleeping. Why did nature program us like this? Well, science have been looking into this for years, and there is no final conclusion yet. However, several theories on why we have to sleep has gained recognition over the last years. Here we're going to take a look at some of the most famous theories. Number 1, inactivity theory. An early sleep theory that suggests that inactivity at night is an adaptation that served a survival function by keeping you out of danger at times when we are most vulnerable. The idea here is that staying quiet and still during the night was a way to avoid accidents and attract predators. Through natural selection, this behavioral strategy presumably evolved to become what we now know and recognize as sleep. However, there are several opponents of this theory that argue that sleep will not make you safer. In fact, one could argue that a logical conclusion of this theory's thinking would be that it's better to stay conscious in order to be able to react to an emergency. Thus, there does not seem to be any advantage of being unconscious and asleep if safety is paramount. Number 2, energy conservation theory. While not as obvious in today's society of abundance for most people, one of the fundamental assumptions regarding natural selection is competition for and effective utilization of energy resources. The energy conservation theory believes that sleep is a component to help reduce an individual's energy demand and expenditure during the part of a 24-hour cycle where it does not need it, as it is inactive, mainly because of it being dark and making it more difficult to move around and search for food. The body's energy metabolism is significantly reduced during sleep by as much as 10%. Both body temperature and caloric usage is decreased during sleep. Such evidence support the proposition that one of the primary functions of sleep is to help organisms conserve their energy resources. Number 3, the restore theory. This theory suggests that sleep serves as a way for the body to restore. Sleeps provide an important window for the body to repair and re-energize itself. Human and animal studies have provided some empirical evidence that support this. This is further supported by findings that many of the major restorative functions in the body, like muscle growth, tissue repair, protein synthesis, and growth hormone release, occur mostly, if not only, during sleep. And the final theory, brain plasticity theory. One of the most recent theories on why we sleep is based on findings that sleep is correlated to changes in the structure and organization of the brain. This phenomenon, known as brain plasticity, is not entirely understood, but connections to sleep has several critical implications for the brain. For example, sleep plays a critical role in brain development in infants and young children. Infants spend about half of their time sleeping in REM stage. This is the stage where most dreams occur. A link between sleep and brain plasticity is becoming clear in adults as well, as it plays a crucial role on people's ability to learn and perform at various tasks. So, taking all this in, more and more indications point to the fact that sleep is essential in a component for a healthy, happy life. And with that in mind, you might want to make sleep a top priority in your life. Let me know how much you sleep during your day and how that is working out for you. Thank you so much for watching. Please hit the like button if you like this video and subscribe for more holistic health videos. Thanks again.